Well, hello, BBs, and thank you all so much for joining me. It's been a while, guys. Haven't done a live in forever, it seems. So, thank you all so much for being here, everybody in the replay gang. Much appreciated. So, I see Matthew in the house and Fizzy. Hello, BBs. Thank you for being here. So much going on in Girl World, isn't it? My God, you blink and there's just so many things happening all at once. The other Paigey, hello, BB. Thanks for being here. So I thought what we would do, since I just did a video about Amber and that whole saga, we're going to start out with Chantal. We're going to see her little reaction to the whole situation. She apparently had the absolute nerve of doing a mukbang. Oh, God. I mean, would we expect anything else at this point? Let's be so for real. So we're going to start off with Chantal, catch up with her, and then we're going to end things with watching Amber blubber about being demonetized. So again, thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to start off with Barbecue Chillin'. So a big thank you to them. I'll have their information in the description. So let's see this idiot give her opinion and her stuff her face very boldly in the face of what's going on.
Calm down, YouTube. I'm just having a meal. I'm not going to eat this whole pizza. Apparently, YouTube is now going like gung-ho to demonetizing videos they think support self-harm. I don't know if they're demonetizing all of those.
Sorry for the quick pause, but is there anybody out there that just feels this is so intentional, just kind of being like, screw all of you, I'm going to do what I want? The oppositional defiance disorder, it's kicking in. Hello, BB. Thanks for being here.
It's like Korean mukbangers who eat like a whole table full of food.
I'm sorry, EJ Johnson. Hello, BB.
But they've demonetized Amberlynn Reed. And I thought I would give my 2 cents on that. If they demonetize Amberlynn, I sincerely hope they demonetize all of her leechy, obsessed reaction channels. Since this woman's been on YouTube, she's been bullied. I don't care whatever you say she did, whatever you think she did, whatever. I'm sorry, but I don't think warrants that much abuse, online abuse. And YouTube has allowed.
The way she's wearing this right now, and I don't know if it's just because of how swollen she is, but she is truly embodying right here the caricature that Dang Fupa has created for her, if you guys know what I'm talking about, where she's just kind of like waddling to and fro, and it's just this little circle as her face.
Channels to just use 100% of her content for years, and then they're going to demonetize her and not them too. You know what I mean? Like, that is really crazy. I think YouTube should change their policy about eating too. You cannot talk about them at all. They might allow exceptions, and they do say that, for educational purposes, from, maybe from documentary companies or news outlets or whatever. But if you want to make a channel talking about your struggles with one, I wouldn't do it. I don't know if YouTube is like demonetizing all mukbangs or just videos talking about.
So she's not really sure what they're doing, but she's going to come on here and eat. God. It's like, I don't even understand why she would do this other than just to be like, screw all of you. But at the same time, you're the one that's going to pay the price if this goes wrong. So, and you just saw it happen to her. And you guys have very similar content. But I think she has removed a lot of her videos. So at least she did that, I guess. Valerie, hello, BB. It's just like eating junk to spite everybody else when you have diabetes. Seems like high school rebellion type. Oh, yeah. 100%. That's on brand for both of them. GH, hello, BB. Good to see you.
And stuff. Whatever the case, I guess we'll find out. Eating unto itself is a human act. No matter how big you are, no matter what you have to eat. I don't think that.
Yeah, but you're monetizing it. And then the next day, in the next breath, you come on here crying about your weight and your health. So that's the difference. Also, just her bringing up the whole reaction channel thing. We're just leeches. Okay. Yes, we use your content, but instead of basically coming off like we are normalizing your negative behaviors, we're maybe shining a light on why it's bad, unlike you who's sort of glorifying it.
Just recording yourself eating a normal meal is a big deal. And I know you're going to say, well, fat people should only eat salads. YouTube can't make that determination. Come on now. I guess that's all I'm going to eat for now. Thank you so much for watching. Chuck me a hit.
Well, they can't determine what you're going to eat, but they can absolutely decide what they will pay you to do. So
in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Hello.
Henrietta. I don't know. I'm trying out names. No, I'm still trying names. I was thinking of calling her my grandma's name, Audrey, but I don't know. Well, the cat was dead. Her brother's basically out.
Okay. For one, the fact that she hasn't named the cat yet is so strange to me. Like, is that just her way of basically saying, like, I might leave and go travel? So she's not, like, really attaching herself? I don't know. So FFG admitted she lied and BBJ did pass away a long time ago. Now, I did not know that. Again, I'm seeing these for the first time. I had heard wind of it, and I think we mentioned it in one of the other videos. I said it would be probably a kindness to this animal. I've seen elderly animals, especially cats, that have a lot of health problems. A lot of times them being put to sleep is a kindness. However, to lie to your audience about it, and especially if she was taking donations, which again, I don't know if she did. I really haven't been watching FFG for a long time like that. But that's where it falls. So it's just, why would you lie? Up for sing. Hello, BB. Oh, Raven. Hello.
Her brother's basically the one who outed her. She received money and donations for BBJ when she had already died. Oh, so who's the grifter? Who's the scammer? Wait. Collecting money for something that isn't actually true. Isn't that what scamming is? Oh yeah, and then people have the nerve to say that I scammed Sasa when she's actually thriving because
just because you are also awful doesn't mean that cancels anything you've done. I should have said just because she did something awful doesn't mean it cancels what you've done, Chantal. Yeah, that made more sense. So if I'm understanding this correctly, FFG's brother exposed her. So now what? Is there a rift there? That's a lot.
Of the house she got. I don't grift. Anything I ask for goes to what it's intended towards. I don't ask for money for scamming people for a dead cat. Thank you. I asked for money for Sasa for her school and supplies and to help her family, and that's exactly what is happening right now. She's been in school, new supplies, new outfits. Her family gets the rest of that. Thank you very much. And I'll continue to help her. Like, she's family, you know. I don't care. So I had planned to go to Qatar for a while. Like, that was necessary because my mental health was like, I need to get out of here. Plus, where was I going to go when they were renovating? My chin looks funny, but you have a fake picture, Clouds. Okay. Tell me you're insecure about yourself without telling me you're insecure about yourself.
And somebody that goes after somebody else's looks as an insult because they have nothing else of substance or intelligence to say is also a very insecure person.
They only a few, not many.
So they're apparently asking if YouTube has deleted any of her videos.
But
I don't know if any of you have seen today, which I was like, wow, Amber Lynn is down to one video, that last live that we watched. Unbelievable.
Privated. I like deleted a lot of my own that I think that they would go after. Nice to meet you. Am I cold? I'm hot. And I don't even have the heat on, and I have the window.
Paigey, I'm not going to put it up just for your privacy, but for one, congratulations on being in recovery. That is amazing. And absolutely, you make a great point that, and that's probably not something that most people would even consider a lot of times, kind of like the other end of it. Someone that has, like you said, the opposite problem of Amber, but it's still the disorder. Yeah, I can absolutely see how that would be triggering for somebody like that. So she's just harmful. These behaviors are harmful all around. And we've kind of already said it's probably all revolving around the Eugenia Cooney stuff. So I mean, so yeah, again, much love to you, BB, on your recovery. That is amazing.
Window partially open. So is she trying to suckle? Don't say suckle. Why? Sam used to suckle, yeah. Oh my goodness. I can't hold it. I'm gonna be on the cloud couch. I've been cuddling with this cat all day. Not that I'm complaining because I love her and she's very cute and I like cuddling cats. But she's like, I would say stage 15 clinger. You know the live where I went to the Walmart and
Barbecue chillin' popped up. Oh, just like you. Yeah, exactly. You think she would be like, yes, finally, an animal.
and everything. I did when I went to the Walmart, like I was so down. I keep thinking of that day. I was so down. But lately I've just been and I didn't want to be in the apartment back then, but now I just want to be. Do I cry every day? Well, the past I think few days, no. But at the beginning, yes, I did. Curly Fry, take it from someone who isn't even thinking of him right now.
Girl, take it from someone who wrote the book on the subject, sitting and waiting for someone who has at least partially moved on to text or call you is not living.
I don't care. People come in here and they say things that are not even true. Like, I'm not even thinking about Salah whatsoever right now. And the thing is, people don't know anything about how either one of us feels. He hasn't said anything. Like, you don't know how he's feeling. You don't know what we talk about when we talk. I'm not saying those things anymore. Anything regarding Salah is going to be 100% private from now on. So, like,
what'd that just say?
Saying those things anymore. Anything regarding Salah is going to be
until he ignores you or pisses you off. Oh yeah, right now she's playing nice. I 100% believe that's why she's got the hijab back on. It's for Salah. She maybe just too doesn't want to have to like do anything with her hair, but yeah, I'd say it's because she's trying to get in his good graces. Dino Love Bites, hello, BB. You said Emily lost her job and reputation because of Amber. Amber basically lost her channel because she made videos for people like Emily. Poetic. Yes. You know, there's just so many poetic things about that situation. And again, we are going to watch that after catching up with Chantal. So we're all just going to sit back for a second and just laugh into the atmosphere. It's coming, Dino. It's coming.
100% private from now on. So, like, ew, she friggin' farted. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. Wow. What are you playing with?
The audacity of this creep to comment on anything else's stenches when she's out here just fuming it up for anybody in the vicinity.
I should get off my ass and go check. I better go get up and get that from her. Violet, what does it matter? What does it matter? Just be quiet, Jesus. I am tired of people complaining. You don't have to be here. My new video, my new pizza mukbang with talking about Amber Lynn. So I got an email just not long ago saying that they removed it because it violates the self-harm policy because some stupid, I'm not even, no, don't do it, Chantal.
What a dumbass. It's like you were baiting your audience with that, and now you're going to be pissed that somebody reported it. You were pretty much begging for people to do that. Like, this boggles my mind. It boggled my mind that she would have the balls to do that, especially when this is her only income. And now you're really going to have the audacity to come on here and be mad that people flagged it. What? Like I said, the delusion that these bitches live in.
Wonderful individual is mass reporting us, right? Anytime we eat to try to. So I appealed it, and maybe within 15 minutes, we've reached a decision. It doesn't violate. Your video doesn't violate the policy. So I guess you can't eat. You just can't talk about that B word. And then people are going to be like, I hate your smug face. Well, you're the one trying to mess with me for no reason. So what do you expect? I'm happy to.
Again, the only reason it's just say this stuff wasn't happening. The fact that they can be smug about anything. I mean, look at the lives that they live. They're miserable. They're trapped in their bodies, and they have to embarrass themselves online to make a living. Like, how do you have the courage to be smug? I don't get it. Charlie, happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the US. Yeah, absolutely. I just use it as a time to celebrate with family and be grateful for things. I don't really necessarily like the tradition of like everything that represents, but yes, it's a wonderful time to be with family. If you celebrate, I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday this coming few days. So yes, it's getting to be nice and chilly here where I live, and it's definitely starting to feel like the Christmassy season. So that's always a fun time. Raven, Hamby losing her channel feels like Karma finally said, "Oh baby girl, it's your turn now." Yeah. Absolutely. It's just sort of like one of those moments that you just have to smile, you know? Makes you feel a little giddy, but I would say living the life she lives, how miserable she is on a daily basis, has kind of already been her karma. This is just kind of the nail in the coffin, so to speak. The other Pagey, why turn the camera off when getting up? Is she also Winnie the Poohing? Possibly, but I think too she just doesn't want to see people see her struggle or possibly get a flash of something because she's modest.
Because I'm like, I can't even like post any eating at all anymore. I am like actually floored that her brother exposed her like that. That is so like I'm sure she's so mortified.
Shit.
Actually floored that her brother
FFG,
exposed her like that. That is so like I'm sure she's so.
Chantal in her mind is probably thinking about the time she got to see the brother and thought he was so hot. She's like, I knew there was a moment between us. I knew one day he would see the light. We're meant to be.
Mortified. I'm not gonna wish ill on anybody, even anybody in gorlworld. I just don't want that karma. Like I don't want it. So
well, you've already done it plenty of times. Wished horrible things, said horrible things. So it's a little late for that one.
I'm just not going to think of these people, continue to ignore it. Well, you're not God, Catherine, so you don't have to be disappointed in me. Ugh, get out of here.
She gets done saying, I'm going to ignore it. And then has to get pissed and block somebody. Yeah, we know.
Hot on police. Catherine, you are insanely obsessed. And yeah.
Shit, I keep looking away. Gonna go ask Salah if... Wait, God, I can't read. Gonna go ask Salah, is what he wants. Wow. Okay, maybe if this. I wasn't just being stupid, but...
Catherine, you are insanely obsessed. And yeah, he clearly did want this for 3 years, right? So
clearly not. We saw how you guys acted in each other's presence, so... Sherry, hello, BB. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you.
A 3-year contract? I've never heard of that in my life. A contract?
God, sorry for all the pauses, but everything she's saying is just so stupid. A 3-year contract? Whoever heard of that? Natter made me be on a month-to-month basis, 2,000 a month.
Contract? We don't have a contract. A marriage is a contract between two people. You realize that, right? It's a love contract. I am never dating again in my life. Ever. Never say never. I don't know. Oh, I'm actually sealing, guys. I'm tired. It just happens to be dark in my room. Well, anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna go now. I'm kind of tired. I want to relax, but bye-bye, guys. Have a good night.
She wants to relax because what she's doing right now is very high stakes, very high pressure. Not even sitting up, but yes. Dinah Love Bites. Foodie's whole life revolves around men. Her only friend is a man. Her past is shaped around men. Her presence revolves around a man who doesn't want her, and her future plans are all about that man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We've kind of said before on the channel, I feel like Amber and Foodie both. They need somebody in their life like that because they aren't able to sustain themselves as they are, like being alone. They need somebody to feed off of. They need somebody there, especially Amber, to constantly being like, "You're so beautiful," or else they can't cope. So, yeah, I agree. They're both very much relationship focused, and because they can't be alone. But can you blame them? Would you want to be alone with yourself if you were them? Hell no. All right, so I think we're at the end here.
See you later.
Yeah, so we're at the end. Let us switch over to the next video here. And this next one is also going to be a barbecue chillin', where apparently Foodie gets extremely greened out and can barely speak, which anybody, I'm sure you guys have been watching her. We've been getting that a lot lately. So let me get her pulled up here. Okay. So just in case I didn't mention, this video is also barbecue chillin', so a big thank you to them. Yep, figured it out. I'm not a boomer. I'm an elder millennial. It's fine. Meatloaf dinner.
I thought today I would talk about the hijab because people are confused. I get it. So am I sometimes. There are a lot of Muslims who do not wear hijab, okay? There are Muslims who do. Your beliefs are personal. When I came back to Canada...
Violet, hello, baby. Thanks for being here. I don't know if it's just because I hit the pen before going live, but what she's eating right now does kind of look good.
I felt the pressure to remove the hijab, and I shouldn't let myself be pressured like that. I reverted 3 years ago. While I never denounced Islam since then, when I came to Canada, I became a bit agnostic. I have been wearing the hijab for 3 years. It honestly just feels weird without it. A hijab is a personal choice. It's a choice. You're not obligated to explain to anyone your religious beliefs. I find there's a lot of judgment among other Muslims, especially among reverts. God would not want you to judge others, okay? Period.
Well, you're judging them for judging you, so shut up. She looks so puffy here, and I realize this is a ridiculous freeze, but like like just under her eyes, like is that from like her crying or just being swollen? Charlie, I have a question. Aren't all her cats girls? So, if you're talking about Chantal, she only has one cat, and it is a girl. Amberlynn, however, has Wasabi and what's the other cat's name? Is it Presley? Romeo. They're both boys. So Chantal, though, before had BBJ, who is a girl. Sam was a boy. Smokey, for 5 seconds, a boy. So Bruce. Yeah, who is Bruce? I don't even remember Bruce, so...
God. Especially others just trying to find their way, their own journey. I'm basically just... Yes, I have the hijab back on for now. It feels better for me right now. Anyway, that's just what I'm doing. Not for...
Well, and I think it's very obvious, too. Well, I think we all understand that her to take anything serious as far as religion, I don't believe she's capable of that. But to me, it's the wanting to please Salah, but also she likes to cover up. This gives her the excuse to not have to put a bunch of stuff on her hair for her to not look bald, and it gives her her little chin tuck. So I think it's really that simple. This person is not like that deep. If it seems obvious, it probably is. So Bruce, yes, Bruce was the Kuwait kitten. Okay, yes. How did I forget Bruce? God, Kitten Gate. Thank you guys. It's hard to keep track of all these animals that are neglected. Yeah.
Man, though I did think that I was wearing it for a man for the longest time, but I guess the fact that I don't really want to take it off, I get accused of wearing it because it hides bad hair. Well, that's a bonus, but not a reason. I never really cared. All right, guys. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
She
Hi
did
there.
this live stream.
So I know I didn't point this out, and I was too distracted by how good the meatloaf looked or the broccoli. So she made another eating video after the one got taken down.
Here that says hi there, but I honestly could not find 1 second to clip on this live stream. It was that bad. It was mega boring. She was either talking about food, or just off camera talking about absolutely nothing, and just addressing comments in the chat. They were talking to each other. It was horrible. It was horrible.
This is why Barbecue Chillin', Apathetic Facts, Bottle, all of the channels that are like that are like the GOAT. For real. Because saves us the trouble. I swear to God, our mental capacity truly needs to be saved. Thank you to all these channels again. Dino Love Bites. I find it funny how she named a street cat in 5 minutes, but this new cat doesn't have a name after a month. She ain't keeping her. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. And it's a very, very good point, Dino. It's really not that hard to give a pet a name, you know? And I think it just shows her lack of attachment to the animal, which, are we surprised? You know? Denise, hello, BB.
So I'm gonna skip past it, and let's go into this. The other one right here. This is what's up.
No, I hurt my back so bad. I don't know what I did to it. I can't even go to the bathroom. Well, I do go, but so I got some back and body pain, Aleve, and some cream, Life brand cream.
I wonder if it's ever even occurred to her brain that those types of medicines can have an effect on your blood pressure. If I was foodie, I'd be treading very lightly.
I bent over, I think it was yesterday at some point, and I heard a crack. It's like right in my lower back. Hurts really bad to stand up. No, I don't have any.
Probably because the muscles in your back are so tight from your lack of movement. That's what I would guess.
Medical insurance. If I die, I die. Oh, hello. Pretty girl. Handsomest man. Handsomest man. That's a song I cannot sing to another single man on the planet.
I don't even think about Sally, you guys.
Starts singing the song that she made for him. Well, looking longingly.
I've had people like send me cameos. Can you sing Handsomest Man? Nope. Yeah, Wanda, I got your email. I'm not interested. Thank you. I don't even know you. It's not my Wanda. She wants the cat. Like, I don't even know you, dude. I can't pick a name. Sweetheart? Yeah, she's just Sweetheart for now. I know I'm boring these days, guys, huh? I'll probably just save for a car. I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I miss Salah and Julia right now. I mean, I'm okay. I'm not depressed. Like, depressed right now. I'm bummed out because of my back. I want to get in shape. That's the problem. Like, I was impulsive because what if I do want to travel someday? Why do you have a feeling I'm not keeping?
Just shut up. Shut up. Like, who said it? Violet, that kitten is so freaking cute. I agree. It is one of the cutest cats I've probably seen, like, a person have. Like, this cat is amazing and adorable, and I say that, and I have 2 really cute cats. But just the fact that it's like warmed up to her now, like, I'm glad the cat's comfortable, but if she gets rid of this freaking cat, I swear to God, we're gonna riot. Which, again, kind of a double-edged sword, because would the cat be better off with someone else? Probably. I don't know. I'm torn. Morning on Mars. Your Chantal voice sounds like
Whitney Rose from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
I've never watched that, but it does sound like a real housewife in my mind.
Her channel cannot be reinstated. Like, she can't get her channel back. Why would they
About
demonetize
Amber.
her? That's insane. Oh, they denied her appeal. Why would they demonetize her? That's too bad. Sorry to hear that, Amberlynn. Seriously. YouTube, that's crazy. YouTube better remonetize her. That's crazy. Seriously. Yeah, I got a picture of Julia today. She was sitting beside Salah. She was very cuddly. He must be missing me. He probably is. No, I don't know.
God, that cat's cute.
Its little face is so boopy.
Probably isn't. We are definitely going to have to go somewhere at some point.
Okay, barbecue chill and edited. The edibles hit hard pretty quickly. It looks like look at her cotton mouth. Ew. It's hard for me to watch that. I hate that. Same with like somebody that needs to clear their throat. I can't stand that. Violet. I'm just jelly because I want her kittens. Same, honestly.
Get to stay in my apartment.
Can you blame us?
Wondering how
Normal
the
speed.
grandbaby's doing. No, I'm not tired, Angela. I'm just relaxed. Oh. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
I'm not
I was
nodding.
pausing. This happens every 5 minutes. She keeps turning the camera off because she's scared her cat is going to knock her over and show her apartment. Oh yeah, or her body, for sure. GH, I like oatmeal for her name. Yeah, that'd be adorable. Sherry, I have never been this stoned. No, I don't think most people have. And this is obviously just a coping mechanism. I mean, she was doing it before, but now it seems like it's really escalated quickly to where she kind of had to work up to this before. Now it's just like she immediately went to those high dose gummies, and it's like, why? Because she doesn't want to face her life and just basically wants to put herself in a coma, is how I take it.
What the hell? People are so dramatic. I'm just waiting for her to get out of the way because if she knocks the camera over, this back pain is like it seizes up. I should take another pill soon. Well, you'll leave. I want to take my second leave. But I only get 2 in 24 hours. So, I don't know. That wouldn't be good. I'll put the camera on when it's safe to. I can't believe I have a cat all the way in Syria. This is crazy. Why are you telling me to go to bed? I can stay up if I want.
Because you're annoying people with how you're talking and you're just being an idiot online.
People are trying to help you, Chantal. I know it's hard to tell.
My back's hurting.
She said this is not slowed down. That's crazy.
I can stay up if I want. My back's hurting. I know.
Oh my
One
god.
day, we're gonna name you. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Oh my god. Like, if it wasn't Foodie, I'd be concerned, but like, my lord.
Yeah. I don't feel myself slurring. For real. Yes, I am coherent. Maybe I'll just come back later. Yeah, I can come back later, guys.
You know what? I don't believe she doesn't feel herself slurring. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but like when I do smoke, I stutter way more. And it's not just like when I'm actively like stoned. It would just be like, in my everyday life beforehand. So I can't imagine what kind of like effects her body actually has off of this. Like that's my little ramification from my teeny tiny little use. I can't imagine what hers must be. Like Raven, she doesn't want to think. Absolutely. Yep. It's just like any other kind of addiction. You're kind of trying to escape yourself sometimes. The other pagey, this screened out in hijab. Sorry, hijab. See? Stuttering. Classic. Yeah. Only Chantal. And then she wants to be like,
Why are you guys criticizing me for putting this back on?
if I smoke, I just go to sleep. Yeah. Now, to be fair, Morning on Mars, there's different strands. Not trying to turn into like an educational course here, but like there's different types that some make you sleepy and relax. Some make you hyper or more energy or whatever. So, all right. Well, I think that's pretty much the end of that one. Let's get her switched over here to
Amber.
So I have not seen this. I'm obviously aware of what's going on. That
Time to pay the piper.
she appealed YouTube's decision and then got word that it was not approved. So we are going to now watch Amber's reaction to that. A lot of you know I've sort of stepped back from Amber here recently, but obviously this new arc, I'm not going to pass that up. This is something we've sort of all been waiting for, I feel like. So again, sometimes it's just nice to see somebody face some justice once in a while, you know, besides her normal karma of being 600 pounds, living the life she's living. So this video is brought to us by the great Apathetic Facts. So a big thank you to them. So yeah, let's hear the blubbering begin.
Today to say her dramatic goodbyes.
Someone said 6'7". Oh God, I can't with that. I'm just waiting for more people to come in. How are you guys doing though? I'm feeling a little nervous. I really don't want to cry in this live.
If I was her, I would be shitting a brick. Let me just put it like that. I mean, I can't really even imagine what her life must be like, just literally having nothing to do all day and putting yourself out there on YouTube and then making these vast quantities of money that you then like threw away or ate. But I just can't imagine what's going through her mind right now. Like, ooh. Pumpkin, hello, BB. Thanks for being here.
Stream, but you know what? I might. I've been having people tell me, like, you know, be transparent. So it's hard for me to be transparent on YouTube. That's been very obvious for me for a very long time. That immediately.
She's already pissing me off. The fact that she's kind of like talking like we're stupid, like,
it's been so obvious to me for the longest time.
If it was that obvious, maybe you would have taken the opportunities that you've had a long time ago when people were telling you to stop making the content you were making. But I'm going to try not to be a complete sarcastic asshole through this video, but just know it's going to take everything in my being to not literally rip this woman to shreds. So just keep in mind, it might be a little more frantic than usual tonight.
When I turn on a camera or I go live stream or whatever it may be, I kind of like turn into this robotic version of myself. And it comes natural. Genuinely, it comes natural. I instantly...
The mask that you wear for everyone? Yeah, we're fully aware. Again, saying all these things as if her audience hasn't been calling her out for these behaviors for years. Like we're stupid and she's letting out this big truth. Like, oh, okay. It's going to be okay. This is just girl world. Okay, it's fine.
Know exactly what like, it's not even that I know exactly, it's just my body knows exactly how to act.
Your body knows exactly how to maintain 600 pounds. Yes, we know.
Because I have such a wall up.
I like to wallop my partners. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Say you have a friendship, say you are in a relationship, say you are, it's a cousin, it's an uncle, it doesn't matter. There's a coworker, there's someone in your life that
used to bring you joy.
Is she getting blown up with messages? Also, I'm glad she's bringing in a metaphor. Oh, someone just said, we don't need a metaphor. Yes, we do, because we are dumb, and Amber is the smartest person in the room. So, shh, everyone sit quietly on your hands so Amber can teach us a life lesson.
But then every time you were around them, they would nitpick the way you spoke, what you looked like. You weren't crying enough, you were crying too much. You weren't eating enough, you're eating too much. You're not supposed to be doing that.
I would like for every human being on the earth to scour the planet for a single comment or anything that's ever been written in the history of time where someone said, Amber, you're not eating enough.
Actually, every traumatic thing that you tell me is actually a lie. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're gross. Oh, you don't shower. Oh, you're... Eventually...
A lot of things of what you just said were true. So,
What point are you trying to make?
and nobody forced you to broadcast your life for internet views and money.
That was your decision, Amber.
Do you think if like I had the opportunity to strap her to a chair like on Clockwork Orange and just force her eyeballs open and just showed her things that would help expand her mind, do you think that would help or no? Okay.
The way you are around them is not going to be...
Dino,
No, I just saw this. Why?
why did you have to put that into my brain where it will forever live in my subconscious psyche? Emily probably told her that as they were getting nasty. Like, Amber, you're not eating enough. Eat another 40 piece. Oh my God. Why? Okay. Let me calm down for a sec. Violet, do you think she's really going to leave, or do you think that she'll be like all the other times she said she was done? You know, I think this is all kind of performative just because she wants people to feel sorry for her and she's trying to get those donations sent in. I'm sure she's absolutely panicking, as she should. But I've seen somebody say that she can appeal the decision in 90 days. So what I foresee happening, she's going to find out she can't get a regular job. So she's either going to go to Twitch, maybe she'll try to hammer in on TikTok. God forbid she decide OnlyFans was going to be her new avenue. But I think she will still make this type of content that we're watching right now, basically eat begging. I foresee her 100% doing that for a while.
How you once were. I've had a lot of people say that I'm not the same person I was when I first started YouTube, and that's the truth. I can handle a lot. I can handle a lot. A lot of people are like, Amberlynn, you wouldn't be able to join the LCU because all the hate you get.
What's LCU? Am I just absolutely stupid? What is she talking about? Tina Love Bites. YouTube is taking steps to prepare for court. They're not giving Amber her channel back anytime soon. Amber isn't worth having her channel used as an evidence against them in court. Yes, Dino, that is a perfect point. Oh my God. That makes, yeah, I mean, they're obviously cleaning house. For that, we kind of talked about the whole Eugene and CUNY thing. So yeah, no, that's a perfect point. I'm sure they had to do it begrudgingly because they do make money off these women doing these things, but probably would be much more costly in the courtroom.
I would get less hate there than I would here. I know I have support. I know there are people who...
Lol Cow Universe. Okay, thank you, Paigey. I was so confused. I would love to see her go over there because she would be absolutely destroyed. I really just think it would do her ego some good to take it down a notch or 2 or 5. That would be amazing. I've never really watched that whole scene. I think it's probably all toxic and gross anyway, but I think Amber would fit right in.
Genuinely care, who genuinely like me, who genuinely see me for who I am. I know that. But reaction channels have created a environment, a safe space, a community to literally breed and feed off of hating me. And this has
We're breeding and feeding.
Yes, Amber, it's not a direct result of your words and actions that you decided to put on the internet or your little side characters bringing up your horrible actions. You're right. It's all the reaction channels. Well, we made her do those horrible things, you guys. Don't you feel guilty? Oh, shit.
led to a lot of bad things in my life. A lot. Genuinely. And I have gotten through it. Every single time I was able to get through it. I always told myself that no matter what happens, I can get through it. And I was right.
Did you get through your struggles with your eating and losing weight? No? Okay. Let's admit to ourselves, Amber, that you're one of the weakest people in existence. And I'm not just talking physically, I'm talking mentally and emotionally. So maybe just relax on that. Okay. Raven, thanks for the community, babe. She wishes she was as fabulous as us. Well, thank you, Raven. I am so happy to have all of you. I think everybody is just a bunch of sweethearts, you know? And I've only really truly had to weed out a couple people, but yeah, I can't take all of that credit. You guys came together and you guys are just yourselves. So thank you guys all for being here. I wouldn't have a channel without you. So I really, truly appreciate each and every one of you and what you bring to my channel, to our Discord, the comments, the lives. So you guys are awesome. So thank you all so much. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I was right. I always did. I put myself through all of this.
Who does this bitch think she's kidding? All she had to do was ignore the comments, turn the computer off, walk away. Well, we know she's not doing that. Put the phone down. But she chose to go to the comments and she chose to read all the negativity and feed into it. And then come on here and be like, I question my existence because of a hate comment. What? So you're going to now sit here and say that you overcame all that? Okay. In the worst, most embarrassing and pathetic way possible. Good job, Amber. You were so resilient.
Because it was my job. It was my passion. I love YouTube. I love making content. I love talking to you guys. I love talking. I don't know if I just like to hear myself talk. I don't know what it is. Like, why is anyone on YouTube? We enjoy this type of job. We enjoy talking about ourselves, whether it's narcissistic or whatever it may be. Or maybe it's just a little girl inside of me. No one ever listened to me as a kid.
So now she's going to bring her childhood into it, really trying to make the people feel guilty. In my opinion on that, I've said it before, I do not fault her as a child. That's no kid's fault. That was 100% on her parents. Do I feel sorry for Amber as a child? Yes. But when she wants to sit here, I mean, just look at her face right now, like, feel sorry for me. You've had how many years now to work on that and work on yourself, and you've done nothing but make yourself human garbage and affect everyone around you negatively. So shut
You don't get to use your childhood anymore. I'm sorry, Amber, you don't. Now, little Amber, I feel sorry for her. Raven, remember when she said, do I choose money or do I choose health? And then she evidently chose money, and now YouTube is saying, no more money for you. And now she's sick and broke. Yeah. I mean, this is what she's done to herself. She's put herself in a position. She's 600 pounds, can't wipe her own ass, and has to basically humiliate herself online for money. Now she doesn't have that. How long before she gets desperate enough to go for OnlyFans? I'm going to guess she's going to be pretty willing to do a lot of things that she would have never thought of before. So this is going to be a very interesting arc for our girl. And my only regret, as backwards as this might sound, the fact that she's demonetized, as much as that is like, yeah, you finally got what you deserved. At the same time, if she's not making videos, then I don't get to like see what she's doing. And that's the part I don't like. Like, I wish she would still make videos, even though we know she's not going to, because she's not, there's zero motivation now. I mean, she barely had it before when she was getting paid. So I still want to know how her dumpster fire of a life is coming along, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Especially now. Like, oh my God. Her world is collapsing around her. Dental Love Bites. Amber, I was so strong. I was eating and abusing my pets and animals for years. By pets, do you mean her lovers? Yeah. And all I got for it was more money than most we'll ever see in a lifetime. I'm so strong. Yeah. And here she is now in the position that she's in. Raven, my mind punished me if I had to imagine it. You have to be disgusted along with me. Imagine her selling wiping videos. Raven. My God, why? Now, we were just talking about having to weed people out. No, I'm just joking. But oh my God. Yeah. You know what, though? The fact that that is something that could happen says everything we need to know. Like, as ridiculous as that is, I can see her doing that. For real. Like, she will do anything for money. And remember when there was rumors of her and Emily making content? So, yeah. Accidental Housewife. Hello, BB. Thanks for being here.
As a teenager. And then finally thousands of people wanted to listen to me. Like, whatever your reason is for watching me, you've watched me. And I've been on YouTube for 13 years. 13. And I have had some major ebbs.
And what have you done with that? What have you done with the opportunity that you've had for 13 years? Now, obviously, not all 13 she was making the big bucks, but you've been making big bucks for probably, what, 10 years? You could pay everybody's rent. You've probably made $1 million, right? Is that what you said before? So what do you have to show for it other than an extra 200 pounds on your body? That's about it. And if you really think about it, this is just another reason why I can't find my sympathy bone. She could have done so much with that money and been set. And yet, here she is. It's not even been a month. She hasn't even been without a paycheck for a month yet. And this is how desperate she is already. So it's about to get real serious for Amber, I think, real quick.
And flows on YouTube, for sure. And I've tried my very hardest to share my journey, but do it the right way. I have not uploaded an actual video in like half of a year. I've done just live streams. I have not talked about EDs. I have not really talked about my weight. I have not done anything like that. That's what my channel was for the longest time, though. It was genuinely all of that type of stuff.
Yeah, you haven't necessarily been doing that, but you've also been flaunting like an actual feeder on your channel and being 600 pounds and eating with them and a lot of other things that you've been doing in recent history. The other thing is you had the opportunity to go back and take this content off your channel, but you didn't want to do it. And now it's too late. right in the peak of the holiday season where YouTube pays the most money. So she's losing a lot right now.
But that was years ago. Mukbang, who is she? I haven't filmed one of those since I was with Feline. And then I got mass reported hard. Like it was crazy. I'm confused about, say you're driving, right? And you're driving.
Dino, someone said she probably didn't get paid this month. Payout is about 21st, and she got demonetized just before it. If she was smart about money, she would have no problems. Now, you know what? I'd be interested to see how that works. Obviously, I have no idea. I think we all understand with my teeny tiny channel, I'm not out here making thousands of dollars. But I'd be very interested to know if, like, say she had like her payment amount, because it'll basically tell you how much they're going to pay you. If she already earned that, I don't understand how they would be able to take that away. You know what I mean? Sure, she can't do any future earnings once she's demonetized, but I don't know how something she already earned would be removed. Again, I don't know. So, but you would think she would at least have what she just made for October or whatever. But accidental housewife, I started out my weight loss journey close to her size. Thank God I learned how to put down the fork. You know, I don't want to shame anybody that's her size. Yeah, I don't think the human body should be this big, but you know what? Things happen in your life and people aren't perfect and we all have problems in our life and some people gain a lot of weight. So congratulations to you, accidental housewife. That is amazing. I just want to, I guess I'm saying that because I don't want anybody to ever feel like, oh, well, I'm bigger. You know, do you think I'm less than? Absolutely not. The only reason I go in on these two idiots is because they like to monetize their problems, make people feel bad for them, and then rub it in everyone's faces by gaining more weight. So congratulations, though, accidental housewife. I bet that feels amazing to be able to do that and just feel healthier, you know? That's awesome.
On a road that goes 60 miles per hour. And then they realize, actually, no, I think this road should be 45. So you're going down it, 45. And then a cop pulls you over. And they're like,
really? With another metaphor? Okay. So you're driving down the road at 60 and they change it to 45. Okay, I'm following.
last month you were going 60 down this, so I'm going to give you a ticket. And you're like, but wait a minute. I was allowed to then, though.
She was so close to the point. She was so close to making that analogy metaphor correctly. The whole a month ago, that doesn't make any sense. Just shut up, Amber. Accidental housewife. I apologize for coming off like a douche. No, I don't know, honey. I don't think you did at all. I think it's amazing what you did, and I just wanted to make sure that I made that point because I don't always say that on my channel. So no, don't take what you said at all badly. I think it's amazing, and thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Raven, I'm gonna start swimming class soon to help me control my weight. I'd start sooner, but nothing works in December. I love swimming and it really helps me control my weight. Yeah. Oh yeah. Swimming's amazing and it's really good for low impact. So yeah, that's awesome.
Like I was allowed to. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it genuinely feels like to me. I'm being punished for things that I posted years ago. I am going to obviously gracefully accept YouTube's decision, but I've been on here for 13 years. This has been my job for 13 years.
It's been your job for 13 years and you've done nothing but take it for granted. So don't feel sorry for you. Sorry, that was terrible.
This has been my constant for 13 years. I have been so beyond, for the lack of a better term, blessed. I'm grateful.
Well, I know one thing. If I describe Amber in any type of word, grateful would not be on the list.
But everything happens for a reason. everything. Life is genuinely about yin yang. Good things happen and bad things. Positive things happen and negative things. And that
Yeah, bitch. And you've put a lot of negative karma out into the world, haven't you? Don't mess with cats.
that's always how it will be. It's like a part of me regrets sharing my journey as someone who struggles, just genuinely struggles as a human. It's like I'm too afraid to say anything because as we speak, YouTube is changing a lot. And it's like, at the time, I genuinely thought I was doing what was right. I was just sharing my thoughts, my life, my struggles. Whether I was wrong or
You guys, she didn't know she was doing anything wrong. All the people that would just make comments and tell her repeatedly over and over were all just haters. Nobody could have seen this coming, especially Amber.
right or this or that, like, I never intentionally meant to do something I wasn't supposed to.
Well, this isn't a new policy for YouTube. They've had these rules for a while. You've just flown under the radar for years. In 2023, they rolled out their updated policy regarding self-harm and EDs and started age restricting that type of content. All of our videos, including yours, Amber, started getting age restricted back then. And instead of deleting your offending videos and discontinuing this type of content, we got this instead.
Again, thank you, Apathetic Facts, for coming with the facts. She had almost 3 years to figure it out. But again, these women, just like Chantal doing a freaking eating video now while this is happening, think that they're invincible. Not just in their YouTube. I mean, look at how they treat their bodies. They think, they're invincible. They're not going to be affected by their health and their bodies being this way. There's always tomorrow to change. Well, as we see, tomorrow doesn't always come.
I literally did my makeup so I could do cameos. Thankfully, I did them already because my makeup's getting messed up. Speaking of cameo, not me putting an ad in the middle of a freaking breakdown, me truly being 100% vulnerable in this moment.
Oh, I can't believe this is real life. This is a real person that is alive right now somewhere in the world. Like, what?
Yep, she was on Instagram today.
Ooh, she's already got it 40% off. Oh, she's panicking. Like, it's been what? How many days? And she's already got it to 40% off? But Amber, I thought you'd be getting thousands of requests.
Advertising her cameo again, and she's discounted it again. I've also heard she's been begging people in her DMs for cash via Cash App and Venmo.
But I'll explain why I'm putting these ads in. But my cameo is 40% off. So I have an old thing that's linked that my fitness pal down at the bottom, laced in honey. That's old. So ignore that. I don't go on there, nothing like that. So
She clearly watched Cinnamon Toast Ken's video about her today.
Ken and Buff Pro, my worlds are colliding. Cinnamon Toast Ken, I've watched for a long time, back to the PewDiePie days, and he has covered her, Amber, a few times. So, oh my god, I'm so glad they're so glad they're in on the current going-ons.
Every creator eating in an unhealthy manner or using it as content is now at risk of having their content demonetized or removed or their whole channel going away, right?
Yeah.
So some of the people we covered, like Nick Avocado, of course he's out, I guess. He's changed, yeah. Like his old videos though, the mukbangs, then
Dang, Nick Okada once again shows he's like ahead of everybody.
Amberlyn Reed, her since Mary's all in the girl world, she's got notes here for us that's like viewers of ALR, which is Amberlyn Reed, are claiming that at least 25 of her old videos have disappeared from her channel. And some of the viewers are reporting her old content themselves and have posted screenshots showing exactly which videos are being removed or restricted. And it's like, there it is, like suicide, self-harm, eating disorders. Like they've been going through and getting stuff. And like one of the videos that's in the screenshot is titled "I Am Done," which is this video.
Was that the bug video where she had the bug crawling on her?
And if you notice down at the bottom, you were not alone. National Alliance for Eating Disorders. They give you the, you can call them up.
Wow. She's got My Fitness Pal. In the description.
Yeah, you can track.
I love the two of them. They're so damn funny. Raven, who didn't see the writing on the wall when mukbangers started passing away? These two. They saw that and just was like, oh, well, less competition. Let me keep going. It's not going to be me.
Track your steps on there.
Yeah.
It's been age restricted. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. So tell my friends I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
She's got My Fitness Pal.
But down below, you can see my Cameo link. It is 40% off. And I have made a Cash App as well, because I am currently in a stage of life where YouTube is no longer my job.
Amber, why do you need other people's money? What happened to your awesome typing job that you had? Is she not even going to acknowledge that?
YouTube demonized me. Sorry, I really did think that was funny, because everyone was talking about demonetized, and then this random person put demonized, and it made me laugh. In the fit of an actual storm inside of me, I thought it was funny, and I don't know why. So I was demonetized because...
I don't know why. It's because I was desperately trying to grasp at anything that was other than people saying I was demonetized. All right, let's go back to where she finally says it.
Storm inside of me, I thought it was funny, and I don't know why. So I was demonetized because I was mass reported hardcore. Hardcore.
Okay, I'm not saying that's not true, but that's been true for years. But of course, again, it's not because of what she did, you guys. It's all of our fault. Bad, bad, bad.
And I was getting screenshots from forums and Facebooks, this and that, and the subreddits and the this and the that, where people were celebrating reporting me. So it became a hobby for...
And once again, this is the community that you fostered for yourself. And don't say it's because you're fat. There's plenty of creators out there that don't get the hate and vitriol that you do. It has nothing to do with your body and everything to do with your actions. And when you make people hate you, yes, they will go out of their way to screw with your life. Just ask Chantal.
For some people, it became a let's take Amberlynn down type of thing. And so I became demonetized. And I appealed it, obviously. You had to send in a video under 5 minutes, and you had to answer these bullet points and, this and that. I was...
Okay, here's what I envision Amber's repeal or appeal, I guess would be more accurate. Video went something like this. Hello to YouTube. It's me, Amber Lynn Reed. Your decision is just complete bullshit, and it's not my fault. I was driving 45. Don't you know how beautiful I am? People tell me how good I smell. Something like that.
Scared, obviously. Who wouldn't be? This has been my source of income. It's why I have a roof over my head. It's how I'm able to take care of. It's the reason why I have anything.
Yep, thank God you went out and got a new cat. Another animal to rely on you that now you can't take care of, not like you were before. But at least you had the money to throw food and treats around. Yes, this was your livelihood, Amber, and you took it for granted and did everything in your power to make this happen. And here it is.
Anything in my life. I had nothing. I genuinely had nothing. And now I have everything I need because of YouTube. I'm scared. I don't know anything different. Twinkie has surgery on Friday. And that is why you guys have randomly been hearing me say, I'm going to the vet. Because I am trying so fucking hard to figure out what is wrong with her.
And this is a surgery to remove the cyst or tumor or whatever it is that was supposed to be done, I think, when she was still with Beck. Choo choo, if I'm not mistaken.
Thankfully, it's now being taken care of. So I'm worried. Keep her in your thoughts, please, because it has been a lot. I'm just glad it's getting taken care of. But why I mention that it's
also, your animals have been in our thoughts and well-wishings for a long time, Amber, because they have to live with you. So
it's just random shit. Like and I bought all the gifts already. I was supposed to do a swap of pink sparkles. I haven't even reached out to her yet to let her know that, like, last time I sent her gifts, it was like $400 in shipping. I can't do that. I can't. And that's me.
Again, why are you still bragging about the dumb, wasteful spending? No one's impressed. Just like we weren't impressed back then when you were like, oh yeah, I just carry $1,500 cash in my wallet at all times. No one is impressed by you, Amber. No one wants your life. And yeah, you probably shouldn't be spending $400 frivolously on someone that doesn't care if you live or die.
And absolutely 100 transparent. I have to save every penny where I can. And I'm so thankful for my grandma and my mom. They both offered to help pay for Twinkie's surgery.
She's got money for a $1,300 camera and a whole haul of Pink Sparkles gifts, and was about to throw $400 at shipping, but when it comes to Twonk's surgery, she suddenly needs both Mama Lynn and Grandma Lynn to chip in.
Yep. Classic Amber. This is someone that has claimed to made over $1 million in the last 10 years. And she needs help from her elderly grandmother and her mother to pay for Twinkie's surgery. Because of course she does.
13 years on YouTube, millions made, tens of thousands a month. And somehow, at the end of all that, she still can't even take care of her own senior dog when it matters.
I literally was so grateful. Like, this is genuinely, it's more serious than Amberlynn got demonetized. It's heavier than that. You know, imagine losing it all, you know? And my savings was...
Imagine having it all and basically spitting in the faces of everyone in your life. Yeah, including your audience that was paying your bills.
Directly for taxes. It was directly for taxes.
So the big, I have this massive savings, has really just been money she owes that.
Yeah, she's always tried to rub in our faces how she's just so good at saving money, you guys. Don't worry about the thousands of dollars I'm spending on Uber Eats. I save my money. I know how to save money. My health. So now you're already here? And it's been like, let's assume she didn't get paid in November. 30 days was all it took to take her down.
IRS.
I was talking to my friend and I said, I am going to take a break from YouTube because mentally it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. Thankfully I have an amazing savings.
This is 2 months ago.
I worked for my money and I got it. Yeah, sometimes I got that shopping addiction going, you know what I'm saying? But I also know how to save my money. I'm responsible. And I need to just focus on me and my own. And the drama on YouTube is not worth it.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be my next purchase that I make for myself. I'm trying not to spend as much money as usual because I have a lot of savings. But you know what? I do not believe that people work just to pay bills. So no. If you have the money, treat yourself.
I just feel really...
Again, this is in an era right now where a lot of people are struggling to make ends meet. And she's just like, yeah, if you got the money, spoil yourself like me.
Lost, confused, frustrated. I feel like things aren't always fair because it's like, yeah, I made the content, but my content is on hundreds of reaction channels. Every last bit of it, not just snippets, not just this and that, but like my whole video.
And what's your point? If it wasn't for reaction channels, I'm not including myself because I'm so tiny. I doubt I impact anything, but reaction channels bring attention to your channel. So again, her and Chantal always harping on reaction channels because they think if we didn't exist, the views would go to them. No, people would just stop watching altogether. So once again, show how ungrateful you are. Raven, she could have bought houses, businesses, invested, savings accounts that pay back earnings. This bitch is lazy. Oh, yeah. And I mean, just look at the people. I'm not saying she ever reached this status, but I mean, she made a lot of money on YouTube. Look at the YouTubers that did something and created brands, and now they're basically set up and are like, yeah, I'm taking a step back from YouTube. Like, she could have done a lot of things to enrich her life, and she just chose to basically eat it and spend it on literally the dumbest shit. I was thinking the other day, all the money she's pissed away. Like you said, houses, investments, accounts, things that would be, good long term. But how about just the experiences in life? She could have gone on like so many trips or just bought gold. I don't know. There was just so much waste, and just were the 10,000 stickers to play choosy with worth it, Amber? I hope so.
Are you going to tell that person in the car they have to go 45 miles per hour, but they're in trouble for going 60 a month ago when they were allowed to? But just because the reaction channel might be driving a different car, they're allowed to go 60 when I'm not?
Fizzy, she obviously does not have any self-control. Just look at her, right? And I feel like her situation, for one, she had nothing as a child. I get that. I get wanting to buy things to help fill that void of what you didn't get to have. I get that. It's also sort of like the people that win millions of dollars like in a lottery and then piss it away. I keep saying piss away, and they spend it, within a few years, 10 years. It's like they did nothing to earn it. So it's very easily spent, easy come, easy go. Same with Amber. She really didn't do anything to earn this amount of money. So it was very easy for her to just be like, oh, well, yeah, I'll spend $600 on a Lego.
This is, I don't want this to happen to anybody. I don't care if I dislike you, if you've ruined my life, if you have created a hate mob for me, if you have bred it, you have fed it, and you have nurtured it.
Hate mob, hate mob. Everybody get your pitchforks. Hate mob, hate mob.
Nurtured it as your own, as your baby, as your whatever. I want you to know, deep down, if you're watching this and you're a reaction channel, if I were you, do what you can to make it to where this does not happen to you. Please.
Again, life advice from Amberlyn Reed. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Amber.
Please, like genuinely and wholeheartedly, because I wouldn't wish this type of fear and pain on anybody because it's heavy.
Again, she's just the most pitiful and mistreated human being that ever suffered a life.
It's hard. It's scary. It's not a place that anyone should be in. People get fired all the time, like genuinely. That's just a thing they do. It just happens. They get fired, they let go, they move on, they quit, they move on to a different journey in their life, whatever it may be. It's a normal part of life. I'm fully aware of that. And there are people out there who have it worse than me. I'm also aware of that. I'm aware of all these things, but I'm just, I feel like I'm drowning.
What if this is like her 600-pound life arc? Can you imagine? She finally gets like desperate enough to actually like do the shower scenes.
So I sent the appeal video And they denied it. They denied it. They denied it.
Oh my God. She really thinks she's just on HBO or something. The way she acts, it's like you can tell she's just used to performing. Like, they denied it. They denied it. Like, shut up. God.
They denied it. They denied it. They denied it.
That was one of the cringiest things I've ever seen. Raven, check the comment on the screen. I missed it, babe. I don't know what I said.
I truly want all my supporters, please. The people who have watched me for so long. I'm sorry.
Raven, they're saying she's going to be homeless. See, that's the thing. I don't ever want to wish ill will on people. Homelessness is a terrible thing. Another thing, I feel like now that she's not employed, she's just going to be a burden on the system. Like, that's the next step, if you ask me. So there's definitely a downside to her being demonetized. Again, we're not going to get the content like we were. And now she's just going to be a drain on somebody else, whether it's the system, whether it's her mother, who knows. But there's just something so sweet about it, isn't there?
I can't go. I don't think many people would say you're at work and your boss comes up to you and says, I've decided I'm not going to pay you anymore. You can keep coming in, though. I don't think anyone would. I understand I wasn't coming on here as frequently as I should have been or would have been, could have been, but I was still coming. Now I have to put that.
Oh, now you have to eat a little crow and realize that you weren't running your channel properly. Oh, yeah. And you just kind of rubbed it in everyone's faces. Like, here's a little scrap here and there, but keep paying me money. Another thing is, what if she has to move in with her mom? Can you imagine the conflict between her and like the stepdad character? Ooh, we already know he doesn't like her.
Time and that energy into other things. I do. I have to give all of myself to something else. And I'm so sorry. Like, I genuinely.
I'm going to say something and quote one of my favorite movies, Dolores Claiborne. If you've never seen it, it's a masterpiece, complete masterpiece. We'll probably watch it on the next Ragebone Mysteries Theater. Come join us in the Discord. But the last time she was probably sorry is when she had to use the pay toilet and her pet dime broke. Like, this bitch has not been sorry a day in her life as an adult and has always tried to rub it in our face, everything, and thought, see, like, ooh, just now it's like, this is why there's some satisfaction here of this finally happening, because she finally has to eat a little crow, even though she's only saying sorry because obviously she wants the sympathy of her audience. She wants their money.
Hurts my fucking soul to say that. It really does. It really, really does. It really, really does. I have to go be a normal person now.
I have to be. Wait, what'd she say?
It really, really does. I have to go be a normal person now.
I have to go be a normal person now. I'm going to make a shirt that says that, just so you guys know.
A normal person. I always try to look at the positives to every single situation, no matter how hurtful.
And just so you guys know, all of us normies, She has to join us now. She's no longer like the Kim K Kardashian status that she was seeing herself as.
Painful, scary, no matter what. I try my very, very hardest to look at the positives of it all. The positives that I see in this is as scary and as hard and as painful as it is. I get to embark on a different journey now. I get to demonstrate. What am I trying to say? Sorry. Romeo just meowed and it
Distracting with the cats. I've been so enamored with just how idiotic she's acting that I haven't been paying attention to her chat. And Jesus, people are going in.
distracted me.
Love to see it.
I've been depressed as I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been depressed in so long, you guys. I haven't brushed my hair since this happened. I have been down in a funk. I have been.
Let me guess, you haven't been showering? What else is new? You still doing the boot scooting boogie on the sink? I bet.
So scared. And then last night, when I got denied last night, you guys, I didn't cry. I was so shocked. Genuinely, truly so shocked. I would have loved a chance to fix.
Dinah Love Bites, I bet she is a terrible tipper. And she is probably absolutely insufferable to wait on in like a restaurant. And you know damn well her orders probably always have like some sort of customizations on every little thing, which, you know, to be fair, you want to do it, go for it. I'm like a sauce person. I'll be like, can I get some extra ranch? But yeah, I also like to tip very well. I used to be a server for like 2 years. It's terrible. I'm sorry if you have to do it. I hate it.
At first, but that's just not the way it goes. It's really hard because it's the
That cough
holidays,
cut in.
and I wanted it special for my grandma. I wanted it special for my mom because that's the type of person I am, and I just feel.
And the only way she knows how to make things special and show that she cares is to try to buy people's love. Amber, how are you going to bribe people to be in your life now? Oh.
So stupid. Me and my mom had so many things planned for Vlogmas. I would say in my vlogs, oh, nothing's planned. Me and my mom planned a lot. And I was really
Let me guess, going to bingo and Target and out to eat? Wow. Thank you, Amber. Your contribution to this world is incomparable.
excited. I bought a $1,300 camera, you guys. I'm going to be selling that. I'm
Dumbass.
going to be selling my choosies. I'm going to be selling Legos. I'm going to be selling my books.
Who wants Lego sets that are already put together? I mean, okay, sure, maybe some people just like the model and they don't have the time, but like, is that really like a niche in the Lego world?
I'm going to be selling whatever I can sell to help me in this time.
Because
Again,
God knows she's not getting a job. Which, again, what job could she get? I saw somebody said, imagine her behind the counter at a McDonald's. I don't think she could do it. I don't think she could even be a greeter at like a Walmart where they, you know, even if they gave her a chair, she can't sit up like that for a long time. Like, you got very few options, Amber.
my Cameo is 40% off. I don't like to be the person to say, oh, here's my Cash App. It feels weird. It feels weird and it feels wrong. But if you want to give me a penny, you can give me a penny. I guess I can put it in the but I'm currently applying for jobs. I am currently finding other routes of income. YouTube has been
OnlyFans. She's finding other current routes of income. Okay.
great. It has been hard. I have to figure out some stuff for sure. But what I'm trying to say is,
I mean, I'm sure Emily could put you in touch with a lot of people that would be paying you some money. If you haven't already been doing that, Amby.
which I don't want to say it, but the actual reality of it all. The reality of it all is I'm leaving YouTube. I'm leaving YouTube. It's not my job
Didn't she say that even if she got demonetized, she would still make videos because she just loves fostering her community?
anymore. I don't know what that's going to look like for me in my life Will I come on here randomly? Sure.
Damn it,
I'll come on
Raven.
here randomly because there are so many people. I personally, for me, can't imagine roles being reversed. There's a YouTuber I've watched for years and years and years, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, bye, deuces. That would be really depressing for me. I'm not saying I'm anything amazing. There are people who, sorry about my scratches, you guys, but there are people who do like watching me, and I don't know, but there's no vlogmas, there's no this or that, there's no, I have to put my energy into a different job. I don't know what that looks like for me right now. I don't know anything. I genuinely don't know anything. I really am appreciative for this time that I've had on YouTube. I cannot believe.
Yes, well, you've acted nothing but ungrateful and like a smug a-hole the whole time. So, yeah, gratitude.
That I was a YouTuber. It was stupid, but I wanted it so bad.
And bitch, you got it for years, a decade even.
I don't know how or why or what it may be, but it happened. And I'm so, so grateful. And it was something I never took for granted. Never. Never, ever. But I've been horrific with money. I'll say that. I've been horrific with money. And my CPM constantly was getting lowered, which means it's how much you get paid per 1,000 views. And everyone's on YouTube is different. No one gets paid the same amount. And it changes every single day, might I add. Not everyone hates you. I know.
I know. You all secretly love me because you're jealous of my life.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was really bad with money. I grew up with nothing. So it's like this psychological weird thing that your mind does. You're going to go one of two ways when you grow up with nothing. You're either going to be super like, oh my God, I have to watch my money in case it all goes away. Or you're going to be my extreme that I did is I need all the stuffs in case
I need 45,000 stickers.
my money goes away. I don't know why I was like that. I just would spend money all the time. Some people are bad with money. I mean, one thing for sure.
We know. You already admitted to ordering Uber like multiple times a day. I'm sure all those orders were probably hundreds of dollars a day. We know, Amber, but yet in our faces, you were trying to tell us to basically mind our own businesses, stop pocket watching you. You have it under control. You pay your bills and you save so much money, but here we are. I'm just going to keep saying it because it's so annoying and ridiculous.
Sure is my bills were always paid on time. I've never been I've never been the type to not be responsible in that way. But it's like my free money, my money that.
Do you remember when they weren't able to pay their bills when she was with Destiny? Probably because she was spending it all on going out to eat. Yeah. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Was just chilling. Spend. Like my hobbies are expensive. Like Lego and this.
Getting people to spend time with you is expensive. We know. Unless you were paying, people were like, no, that's okay.
Mad. And do I have regrets? Of course I do. Do I wish I can go back in time? Yes. Behave differently regarding money? Yes. But I mean, I'm not the only one.
So not the things you did and said to get yourself in this position? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That does shit like that, you know? Like, I find so much comfort when Trisha Paytas goes on random little rants because she's the same way. Like, and she makes so much more than me. Like, she's not good at saving money. She spends all her money. She this, she that. You know, it's so eye-opening to me that, like, no matter what type of life you came from, no matter what type of job you have, no matter what type of anything, so many things are relatable. And it's...
Please shut up, Amber. For the love of God. This is a woman that does not live in the same reality as any of us. She has no idea what the average person has to do in their life, what they go through, the struggles of actually being an adult in the world. Excuse me. God.
my God. I swear I hit it like 5 minutes ago and that just crept up on me. Jesus. But anyway, so sorry about that. Just again, how this is a real person, how she doesn't see it for herself. Like, what? Again, it goes back to the original argument. Does she just believe her bullshit, or does she really just think we're all that dumb? I don't know. Miscellaneous cell, hello, BB, just in time for me to cough in your ear.
Weirdly comforting. So the end of an era, the end of Amberlynn Reed on YouTube. I didn't expect it to be this soon. I will tell you that. I did not expect it.
Girl, what? You can reapply for monetization after 90 days. She's so stubborn that instead of just deleting the offending videos and doing what she needs to comply with YouTube's rules, she's gonna e-beg for cash instead.
I did not expect it. But I see the positives in this. I do. You know, I get to.
Raven, she's going to try to keep her standard of living, but with other people's money now. And you know what's so sad? Yeah, she might have like a decent apartment where she lives. She really doesn't have to do a lot as far as like working. You know, she comes online for what, an hour a week, and she makes a lot of money doing very stupid things. But like we've already touched on, her standard of living, I wouldn't, if someone said here, you can have thousands of dollars, but you have to live like her, being in her body, hell no. That type of hell is not worth any amount of money. It's not worth anything. That's why, again, her being this smug, her whole YouTube career is truly something to behold. This person and Chantal will be studied one day. I promise you. I'll do it myself. I'll get the test tubes out.
To experience life differently now. I get to have different routines and hopefully meet new people, and this could be good for me. It really could be good for me. Right now it's hard and heavy and scary. I don't like asking anybody for anything. I've very much not been that type of girly pop. I do not like asking people, like especially for money. It makes me
Of course, she sees that beneath her. And she's kind of throwing Chantal under the bus here a little bit because we all know Chantal has absolutely no problem saying, oh, yeah, you want to pay for a rental car for a week? Oh, yeah, you want to send me this for this? So she's kind of shading Chantal here, but Amber should just be paid for gracing us with her presence. You think she actually needs to ask us for money? Ew.
feel horrible. Like, but the best and only thing I can say is like genuinely, if you want to support me, is my Cameo is currently 40% off, and I made a Cash App because someone told me to. They said it would probably be a good idea because you do have supporters, and that's pinned. My Cameo link is in the.
Somebody told her, just like she always gets a direct message in her DMs telling her exactly the tea that she needs to know because she doesn't watch any of her haters.
Description. It's taken a lot for me to do that, you know? But
It's taken a lot. It's been how many days? And she's already e-begging. What? It's just taken so much of my pride for me to come on here and say this. It's been like a couple days. So
sometimes it happens, you know. We were born to work. Tell me why. Like, what? I didn't choose this life. We were born to make money. That is how we survive. That is how we survive. I'm gonna put my Cash App down below. I need to edit that. Oh, I am not the type to do this. It makes me feel really bad. We all have, you know.
guys, she feels really bad, but she is the type to abuse animals and people and do all sorts of horrible things that we really don't need to talk about right now because we all already know. But like, this is what she really feels bad about. No, she's just embarrassed. That's all it is. And she's having to sort of set her ego aside a little bit and be like, oh, I do need your guys' help.
Like I said, the yin and yang of it all. I have always been a very giving person when it comes to like money and gifts, and everyone has seen.
No, bitch. No.
She's about to say, I've put the good out into the universe. Hopefully I get some of it back. No, when you were giving things to people, you were holding it over their heads after the fact. Or you were basically using it to bribe them to spend time with you. What good karma do you think you've earned? None. The opposite. We're watching your karma unfold. So what are you talking about?
That everyone's like, Amberlynn, like, what? Maybe that type of good karma will come back at me. I'm just being as transparent as possible. Like, genuinely, in this moment, I feel so like I'm not a praying type of.
Oh no. Oh no. She's gonna bring up praying. Oh. Great. Miscellaneous cell. Beck got $100. That's it. Yes. A perfect point, miscellaneous cell. Beck basically was looking down the barrel of restarting their life and couldn't even get $100 for a U-Haul. And Amber laughed in their face. So just another reason to not feel bad for Amber at all. Ever. How are you going to pay back now, Amber, the $6,000 inheritance that you decided to take? Excuse me. Or all the money you were going to pay them for their live stream participation. Huh? Huh? She'd really be screwed right now if Aunt Tammy went through with that lawsuit, wouldn't she?
Person, but I just realized I still have like nail polish on my fingers, old nail polish. I'm not a praying type of person, but I have been so desperate that I prayed. I don't know who's listening, what's listening. If you pray, please pray. Pray for me. Pray for Twinkie. Pray for.
I'll tell you what, I'll put Twinkie in my well wishes, my good thoughts, my good vibes. All of these idiots' animals always in my good vibes. You know? Gotta send, there's power in positive thinking. Just like some people believe, if you pray, it's all the same thing, you know? Positive vibes towards a general goal. If I was going to try to do that, Amber, the last person, well, I'm not going to say very last, but you're in like the bottom 1%, babe. Okay? Just take a seat. I mean,
for my
you
grandma.
always sit. But
Twinkie does have
stay
surgery on Friday. You guys know Twinkie is my actual best friend. She's sleeping right now. So she's my heart and my soul, my everything and more.
very similar sentiment was given to somebody else, a different animal. Rarity, perhaps? Wow. But she's never mentioned again. Your soul cat.
And I will do anything and everything for her. I'm gonna go. Her surgery, she's getting that lump removed. You guys know that lump? She's getting that lump removed. And it's just crazy that all this is happening at once, because that's not even the end of it. My mom, she was driving, obviously. She slowed down to turn and someone ran into the back of her car. This was like 2 nights ago. And I'm just like, damn, when it rains, it pours, like for real.
Who?
Obviously.
I was reading
She slowed
comments.
down to turn.
Sorry.
And it's just crazy that all this is happening at once, because that's not even the end of it. My mom, she was driving, obviously. She slowed down to turn and someone ran into the back of her car. This was like 2 nights ago. And I'm just like, damn, when it rains, it pours, like for real, for real.
Oh, so you guys better send her extra money for Mama Lynn, too. She really knows how to lay it on thick, doesn't she? Lucia, thanks for being here.
This is the end. It's hard for me to like process, really. Oh my god, look at my eyeliner. I hope that you guys have good lives, and I hope that you guys find another Amberlynn.
Shit, bitch, shut up. I hope you guys all have a great life. This is like a 12-year-old saying goodbye to like their summer camp boyfriend or something. Like, God. Oh, and this bitch has the nerve to think she's like the smartest person in the room. Let's all just keep that in mind. Let's all just keep that in mind.
But I don't think you will. It's only one of those. Life is crazy, isn't it? Oh my god. I don't even want to click off. It's a hard goodbye. It is a hard goodbye.
I'm no longer giving an actual I'm showing you what I want to. I'm talking about what I want to talk about.
Yes, a compilation of the smugness. In case there was a single soul that could have possibly felt sorry for her, let's all revisit these moments together.
And if no one watches, fine. I'll go find another job. I can't blame YouTube. I can't. No matter where I've been in life, whether it was working a 9 to 5 or whether it was going to college or whether it was high school, or no matter what job, no matter what walk of life I've had, I've always turned to food. Should I get a different job? Like, should I stop YouTube as a job? I mean, I'll always do YouTube, but definitely won't upload as often if it's not a job. I think that goes for a lot of YouTubers out there. But personally, I would never stop uploading because I love the connection between me.
She loves the attention from her audience. Well, she can't admit any of these things right now, I feel like, because she's still trying to convince everybody how pitiful she is. But you know she isn't going to be able to just walk away. She's still going to be on here. She needs this to feed her. Obviously, metaphorically.
And my supporters so freaking much. I was like sitting here and I was like, should I go try to do something else? Like build more routine, just more of a routine. And I was like, that has nothing to do with the reason why I am the way I am. I have flirted with the idea, I'm not gonna lie. There are times where I don't want to vlog. I do have a job I have to do, and that's creating content. So my brain does go to, maybe I should just throw up a mukbang. So I'm not gonna lie, that is thoughts that I've had for a while now. So the fact that I have not done one, I'm very proud of that, because mukbangs are easy. Throw it up and call it a day, make some money.
Okay, you have that extra 3,500. Let's go spend it. Let's go play the lottery. 1750, you're gonna fucking have fun with it. I don't care. I firmly
That bow is just pissing me off.
believe, I even wrote it right here, we do not work just to pay bills and just to save money. You don't just work to pay bills. You don't just work to save money. Amberlynn, why do you spend so much money? Why don't you save, blah, blah? It's because, girl, I don't just work for that. I work to have fun. I work to be able to do those things. So what you're gonna do is take that $17.50 and do what you want with it.
I'm almost 30 years old and I make my own money. I do consider myself an entertainer online because I'm literally entertaining people for whatever reasons it is.
Delusional. Seeing the delusion play out with the dramatic ass music in the background, I love it.
I am entertaining you in some way, somehow. What I do with my money is then up to me. You know, we're put on this earth, unfortunately, to pay bills. We have to pay for our food. We have to pay for the water that we use to wash our hair. I know a lot of people don't like me, so they don't like that this is how I make money, but it is. I make money through YouTube, and I want to venture out and find other ways to make money. If it's by selling my stickers I've never used, or if it's by doing cameos, or then I'm going to do that. It's kind of like if a waitress needs a little bit more money, so they take on extra hours.
What? She's not going to compare herself to like a heart surgeon or like the president of a country? Oh, okay.
Maybe I just want money because I want money. Like that's how everyone is. Everyone's job is different, and I just feel very sad that people are making it seem like I'm money hungry when really, like, I'm just finding that I have more bills than usual. Like, I started therapy. It's gonna be worth it.
Oh my God, we made it. We made it. Is everybody's soul still intact? My God. Amberlynn, the end of an era? No, I think this is just the beginning of the spiral down, 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 down. The question is, will she show us along the way? I only hope. Nothing more satisfying than seeing somebody get their karma. You know what I mean? I love a good revenge movie. Speaking of movies, I hope to see you guys all in the next Ragebone Mystery Theater. We have a lot of fun over there in the Discord. I usually post the link for everybody to come over and watch, so please join us there. Everybody, all my members, thank you all so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. everybody that's been liking, commenting, watching my videos. You guys are great. Again, so much appreciation for everybody that participates and enjoys my channel. Thank you all so, so much. And yeah, I think that's it for this evening. We're all caught up with Gore World. It's been a minute since I've been caught up, and it's been a minute since I went live. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Always enjoy chatting with you. So thanks for coming to the live, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.